Greetings everyone, and welcome to another Halloween horror movie review. Today we'll be checking out, this is like the season of me checking out John Carpenter stuff that I've never seen before. Did Assault on Precinct 13 earlier in the season, and today we're going to talk about his part of, actually the only part of his supposed so-called End of the World Trilogy that I had never seen. We have Prince of Darkness, courtesy of the lovely edition from Scream Factory. So let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it today on the Multimedia Chronicles. Welcome back. Alrighty, so Prince of Darkness. This is one that a lot of people have recommended to me for a very long time. It's Leatherface! No, it's a motorcycle or something. I don't know. Just a noisy car. Who knows? I get a lot of traffic out there. You probably noticed if you ever come to my live streams, you hear buses going by all the time. Shut up! Alright, anyway, Prince of Darkness. Holy crap. Grow a penis. Okay. Part of completely derailed my train of thought. It's part of John Carpenter's self-proclaimed End of the World Trilogy. The other movies in that trilogy would be The Thing and In the Mouth of Madness. So this is kind of the middle chapter of that. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're connected. It just means, which they're not, but just that he considers them his three very different thematic explorations of end-of-the-world stories. Sorry about the squeaking. It's a shitty chair. So yeah, so this was the one that this was the only one that I had not seen. And of course, I had seen the cover many times. I'd seen it on the VHS release over the years and the Laserdisc release over the years. And this, of course, is the lovely collector's edition from Scream Factory. Very nice, very nice cover art on this. I usually leave the stickers. Crap! I usually leave the stickers on because they often have little blurbs that are related to the movie in some way, in sort of a fun way. Like, for example, They Live. One has a sticker that says "Buy," B-U-Y, which is a little nod to the subliminal messages in the movie. So this one doesn't really have anything like that, but it has a few little blurbs there. It's kind of, I don't know, I like them. So anyway, what did I think of the movie? Well, actually, I thought it was pretty damn good. It was definitely better than I was expecting. One of the things, and the reason I say that is because I remember when it came out, I read some reviews of it. I know, bad idea. Don't do that. Just judge for yourself. And here I am doing a review. Don't listen to anything I'm saying. But the reviews were less than stellar. They said, like, oh, it's just, oh my god, it's the horrible green slime, and that's all it is. You never actually see the devil, and blah, 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 blah. And it's just, looking back on it, I realize how ignorant and stupid and fucktarded that review was. Because this is actually a really good movie, and I don't know what that person's problem was. They just don't seem to get it. I don't know. They seem to, maybe they're of the ilk that, like, well, you have to show me everything, or I will say that your movie sucks. Please spoon feed me all of the things so that I don't have to think for myself at all or use my imagination because I have none. Yeah, we'll be talking about that a little bit more when I get into my review of the Paranormal Activity saga. So it's a little hint for you. We can get into that later. But yeah, so one of the things, when I picked this up, one of my viewers, or I think a few of my viewers actually mentioned that the one aspect they really liked about this movie was that it's very atmospheric. And in fact, it apparently is on some like top 100 or top 50 or top 20 or something like that, most atmospheric horror movies of all time list. I don't know where it places on the list, or I don't even know how many are on the list, but apparently it's on that list, whatever it is, wherever it is, and however many things it has on it. So it made a list. But I have to concur, it is pretty damn atmospheric. I really liked the score in it, music, again, by John Carpenter. It's very, very driving, and has this sense of all-pervading doom throughout it. Essentially, what the story is it's kind of a prophecy story. There's an end-of-the-world prophecy. There's been this secret that the church has literally kept buried for a very long time, and that is that there's this canister of this mysterious green, glowing, sort of smoky liquid that has been kept in this secret chamber for a very long time, and supposedly that liquid contains, I guess, the essence of pure evil or something like that. It's never, I don't know if I just missed it, but it's never really made entirely clear specifically what that liquid is. All you really need to know is it's bad. It is badness in a big tube. So they've got this huge tube full of this ooze. It's been, hermetically sealed for a gajillion years. And, the prophecy says that essentially something is coming. So the church requires the help of science in order to determine what the nature of this coming threat is, and if there's any way they can stop it. So they hire a group of graduate students that's, well-versed in ancient languages and things like that, and I guess religion and just all different related things to investigate. So they basically have a book of ancient script that nobody's able to decipher, so they task some of the students to try to translate it and figure out what it means, not just the words, but also the meaning. And they also are trying to discover the nature of the ooze. Well, needless to say, as they begin to uncover information, and it's right on the cusp of when this prophecy is destined to be fulfilled, so there's not a lot of time. There's definitely a time pressure. So they, as they're uncovering clues and stuff like that, things begin to get strange. Things begin to happen. One of the big things being the big tube of ooze kind of cracks open a little bit and douses one of the graduate students in this liquid. It literally just pisses on her, this liquid, and it turns her into kind of a zombie that's going around. Not a zombie, more like a voodoo style zombie, controlling her. And she's going around and converting other people to zombiedom and killing people. And there's also people outside who are already kind of under the influence of this evil force. And Alice Cooper has a couple of great little cameos in there. Actually, it's really cool. But overall, essentially what you have here is an end of the world story. It's a classic one of the biblical persuasion, where evil in the form of good old Lucifer himself is trying to get into our world. He's trying to get through through the barrier or what have you of his realm and our realm to bring on the apocalypse. So that's what these zombie things are doing, is basically trying to unleash the evil and bring Satan over to our world. And and as I said, oozing with green ooze and atmosphere to spare. You really have a sense of impending doom. There's some great moments of classic John Carpenter tension as well. Like, for example, there's a scene where one of the main characters is trapped in a room and he can't get out because the zombie guys are on one side and there's no other exits. And through this little window, he's able to see one of the other students as she's slowly mutating into, she's changing and decomposing and eventually becomes like a direct instrument of the evil. And he's trapped in this room. All he can do is watch this transformation. Meanwhile, his buddies are on the other side of the wall next to him, trying to dig through the wall to get him out. And it's very tense, and the panic just rises and rises as he sees the transformation happening, and there's nothing he can do. He can't escape, and it's great. It's just got some great moments, in it. Really likable cast as well. I was really happy to see a couple of the primary actors from Big Trouble in Little China in it. And so I was curious, so, when did it come out? Apparently the same year as Big Trouble in Little China, so I guess they had so much fun working with John Carpenter, they just went straight on to his next movie. Yeah, really, really good stuff. So if you're looking for a good end-of-the-world story, biblical prophecy, evil's coming to kill us all, check out Prince of Darkness. It's good. And the thing I like about it is, that one stupid reviewer back in the day complained about it not showing enough. I think it shows more than enough. You don't need to... to me, this is one of those types of movies that's about the presence of evil. Evil as a force that is affecting things around it. And that, to me, is scary than seeing a monster. Like seeing evil manifest as a monster. So, I like that aspect of it. I'm all about the type of horror movie that engages your imagination and lets you fill in the blanks yourself. And I think this one does it very well. So I can definitely see why this has actually been something of a fan favorite for a good number of years. It's quite good. And it has Donald Pleasance in it as a priest as well, so how can you go wrong there? Anytime Donald Pleasance is in a John Carpenter movie, you're in for a good time. That's usually a good indicator right there, because he's always fun. And the phone is ringing. I'll be right back. More noise. This is why I usually do these in the middle of the night, because, don't get interrupted by phone calls, and there isn't trucks backing up and making noise and farting cars. Anyway, Prince of Darkness. Awesome. Check it out. I was just about to go over the extras. Pretty light on extras this time. We've got audio commentary with director John Carpenter, and new interviews with John Carpenter and Alice Cooper, and then the theatrical trailer. And that's literally it. Oh my god, a Scream Factory release that listed everything. Amazing. So, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Here you go. Don't know what else I can say, but it's a very nice edition. So check it out. Amazon link in the description. Just before we go, big thanks to Kyle Pellegrini, who is presently my highest level contributor on Patreon. So hey, be a contributor. Get your name into every single Multimedia Chronicles video that you contribute to. Fame and fortune awaits. Alrighty, that is it from me to you for now. So thank you very much for watching. Until next time, sayonara. Ow.